Liverpool have serious contract problems. There's Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who are all set to be out of contract. We have to decide which one of these we give a contract to and why. Out of us three, Kim, you're most certain. So I'm going to start with you. Who are you giving a contract to?
Nah, I was most certain. And then I've looked at the stats for Mohamed Salah. 262 Premier League games, 165 goals, 70 plus assists. He's generational. He's probably the best player in the world right now, and that's at 32. He's been within the conversation, slightly dismissed, I think, from the conversation over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. He's the best winger I think I've ever seen in the Premier League. Obviously, I know Thierry Henry was before, but I didn't catch a huge amount of that just due to age. I think Salah is the best forward I've seen in the Premier League, and you have to do everything you can to keep him. Because really, think about this season so far. He's been the shining light in the Premier League. He's been the shining light for Liverpool. His role has even slightly changed under Slot as what it was under Klopp, and his output hasn't reduced. His quality hasn't reduced. I wanted to say keep Trent because he's a Liverpool born and bred. You can't let a generational player, leave for free. But you just look at Mohamed Salah's stats, you think about how he plays, you just can't possibly do without him.
There's also the factor with Mo Salah that he keeps saying that he's as fit as he has ever been, and he can play 3 or 4 more years. And I think that's where Liverpool are finding it a problem, because normally a 32-year-old, you can offer him a 2-year contract, and they're probably going to retire after that. But this man is not slowing down.
He's relentless, and he wants to continue playing at the highest level. And everybody thought, oh, Saudi's a tap-in for him. But he seems like he still wants to be playing top European football, and rightly so. This is a man that is scoring a ridiculous amount of goals at the age of 32. And we need to stop acting like 32 is old.
He's old, yeah. I'm 32.
Yeah, well, I'm 31. I feel like I'm 35. But Mo Salah is. I was looking at the numbers, right? Cristiano Ronaldo, between the ages of 32 and 35, before fans get on to me, I'm not comparing Mo Salah to Cristiano Ronaldo, they're in different stratospheres, but between the ages of 32 and 35, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 104 goals in 136 games. He was not finished. The average age of Ballon d'Or winners over the last 10 years was 31. So in your 30s, that's not the death sentence that it was back in the day. Footballers keep themselves fit for longer, and we know how fit Mo Salah is. I don't expect him to fall off a cliff over the next year or two. If the guy wants a 2-year contract, a 3-year contract, give it to him.
Is he the one you'd give the contract to?
No, I'll give it to Trent. I was sitting there thinking about it, and they've all got their different merits. Salah is Liverpool's most talented player going forward. You can't replace the goals. Van Dijk is probably Liverpool's most important player. If you lose him, the team crumbles. And in terms of being a symbolic figure, Trent holds that for Liverpool. And as a result of him being 26 years old, as a result of him probably having about 6, 7, 8 years of top level football left, I would give the contract to Trent, because losing him on a free in the summer seems almost unthinkable.
I think the only thing for Trent, because that was kind of my instinctive answer as well, is that he is a right back. He's not a forward and he's not a centre back. And those two positions for me are far more important. You're losing your rock if you're losing Van Dijk. I think the reason that none of us have said Van Dijk is because he is 30. You're about to, okay. Yeah. Well, the reason that I don't think it's Van Dijk is because he is 33. And at some point he is going to start slowing down, and it is inevitable that Slot will need to replace him. So I think that earlier that Slot does that, the better for me. That's how I feel with the Van Dijk situation, just because he's been such a rock. I think the thing for Trent is that he's a Liverpool legend, but he doesn't seem to want to stay and help the club get money. He doesn't seem like he's that willing. You know, that we all laughed when Birmingham resigned Jude Bellingham's shirt because he signed a contract so that then he could get 25 mil. It seems like Trent's quite happy to leave on a free, which kind of, for me, if I was a Liverpool fan, would leave a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, the sentiment with Liverpool fans currently is that they have to get money for Trent, naturally, because you don't want a 26-year-old who's the best right back in the world to leave for free. The person I'll give a contract to is Van Dijk, and I adore Salah beyond words, but the only reason I say Van Dijk is because last season Van Dijk was playing in the back four with Gomez at left back, Kelleher in goal, Bradley at right back, and the centre back was rotating. It was Kwanzaa sometimes, someone else, and Liverpool were winning games because of him. And I think you said the most important player. And I think goals you can find elsewhere. I don't think Liverpool will find Salah's level of goals. Creativity you can find elsewhere. Importance, you can't buy importance. It comes with time. It comes with experience. It comes with how people see you and how people perceive you.
Aura.
An aura. And he's got it in abundance. The Madrid game, he was so good without trying.
Yeah.
And I think his playing style will allow him to play probably beyond another couple of years. But it is an awful decision because of the ages. The ages of the other two, compared to Trent, make it really difficult.
Yeah.
If all of them are the exact same age, I think it's much easier to decide. But you let us know in the comments below which player you give a contract to.